Hello. Hi there. Hi, girlies and gamers. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's been seconds. I know. Welcome back, my little ironclad waffle cones. How we doing? How we doing, everybody? Yeah. Hi, guys. Pretty good. Pretty good. I knew we had nothing to worry about. It's fine. Look, guys, I have a lot of this is a great chapter. Great chapter. It's not even like we're at a point where anybody's stressed out about this, right? Like this is unfolding exactly like how it should have. I'm quite pleased about that. I'm quite pleased about that. And I'm not the least bit surprised either. You know, I know to stay faithful. Yeah, I know. This is what I was saying. No, this is it. This is what I'm saying. We're going to look back on this time, this period in time, and we're going to laugh. You know? Yeah, exactly. I know. There goes the 4-week hiatus. By the way, guys. Alright? Happy 5th anniversary. I ain't been on board for 5 years. I jumped on in the last year and a half, but here we are, guys. 5 years, incredible. You know, if some of these guys can carry the torch for 5 years, all right, all chat, I'm on it. Keeping on all chat, it's like keeping the porch light on for Monado. Yeah, we did it, guys. Really happy. Now, what we tend to do is we'll talk kind of generally about the chapter, and then we'll go into it and go page by page and use it as a kind of jumping off point for discussion. I honestly am really pleased with this chapter. I hope you enjoyed the video. Number one. To me, I don't abandon my ship, but I'm so fucking pleased. I'm so pleased to see how people have been so responsive to that. You know, there's a lot of, oh, wow, BCX, thank you for the dono. Appreciate you. I know the ship is still intact. This is what I'm saying. All right? We're still afloat. You know, we're still afloat. But for me, I really... The internet, generally speaking, and it's mostly an earned... It's mostly an earned title. People on the internet are have knee-jerk reactions to things, right? Let's just be kind, be generous in our citation of it. Can knee-jerk a lot, but to me, seeing people, even if they don't agree with what I was saying, seeing people kind of just respond to it in a really nice kind of wholesome way, and some people having their minds changed by it means a lot to me, right? It means a lot to me. I'm really pleased to see people are willing and ready to do that in response to the content, because I was a little worried about making it, just because I know that there's a lot of tension right now in the fan base. But I'm pleased. I'm really pleased, because that's how I feel about it, and I think I'm being validated right now, right? And it's not even like it's in no means prophetic to know that. You've just got to believe in what we've already had to understand where it's going to go, all right? And there is no better testament to that. There is no better testament to that than this chapter. This chapter is like, we've been saying it for the record, but right, like it's there is no prophecy in this, right? It is just figuring out elements of the arc and what it's trying to do, and try to figure out what it's going to do in Ida Karun. Yeah, definitely Ida Karun every day of the week. Yeah, I almost bought into that, by the way, when I was making that video. I almost bought into that. It was excellent. You know? And Jomo. That's crazy. No, yeah, but you don't need to really like. This is what I mean by the hopium rather than the copium, right? You don't need to buy into some ridiculous fantasy of how the series is going to go, because it's told us everything that we need to know about where it's going to go, right? Think about it from the perspective of what we've already seen. This arc, this whole arc that we're currently going through, it's no secret that it is obsessed with parallels to what's happened before. Hi, Janny. Hi, everybody. It's no secret that it's obsessed with parallels to what has already happened, right? And that's not because it's not just for flavor. It's not just for fan service, because it's too it's not on the nose enough to just be fan service, right? I don't believe that. What it is it's about bringing all that stuff forward thematically so that we can revisit it again before before Momo and Okurun take that next step, that next plunge, right? So if we take that into account and we presuppose that parallels are not just window dressing but instrumental to the arc, what you start to see is, in retracing, and again, like it's like memory loss, right? Like seeing things that feel just quite right but not knowing where you know them from. That's part of it. That's what's going on in Momo's head. And as we see Momo and Okurun's relationship develop again, those same paces, those same story beats, they stop being just themes from the author's perspective, and they start to show themselves, demonstrate themselves to be necessary steps that Momo needs to take in her relationship with Okurun to get to the next stage. If that makes sense, right? And this is a great example. This is a great example of exactly what it is that I was trying to talk about. Yeah, kind of like deja vu. Exactly, Tiago. Kind of like deja vu, but if that deja vu was a necessary step, right, for Momo to realize how she feels. Like, accepting that aliens exist was a big step for Momo kind of moving from the known, the world she knows, and passing over to the one that she doesn't. But it's also opening herself up to more than just what she was comfortable with, what she knows, and opening herself up to new experiences, new ideas like ghosts, like aliens rather, and new people, new feelings, new relationships like Okurun. But what really matters, and I'm dancing around it, I'm circling around it, but this is what I mean. This is just the same beat for beat, the same setup as the Serpo arc, right? And it's not just because, oh, let's do it again because nostalgia. It's not about nostalgia. It's about the fact that these are just the tensions that, like, I can't even, like, seeing them go through the same paces, the same stages in their relationship again shows that every single time that they would have met, whether or not they met through the circumstances we know them to have met through, or whether Momo had no memory of him, they would go through these same paces again, because that's who they are. That's how the characters develop. That's how Momo gets through and pushes through her walls, right? Okurun lied in the Serpo arc about what he was doing, and then he was caught in a pretty suggestive capacity with Ida, right? And then there was a fight with something prehistoric, for the record, like Nessie looks very similar to the dinosaur here, but that is window dressing, right? But what is important is the feelings, the emotions, the lies, the jealousy. These things, you get them, you wrap them together, and it creates an emotional crescendo. And as their feelings hit that roof, right, fire up to that roof, and they can't break through, that's when the conflict occurs. That's when the fighting occurs. And what happened, right? Momo didn't trust Okurun because he lied to her. He proved that he could lie to her, and then he was seen in a compromised position, and she couldn't trust him. And because she couldn't trust him, that meant that anything he said would be a lie. But also, Momo was unable in the Serpo arc to accept how she felt and to give Okurun the grace to explain himself. For her, the knee-jerk reaction of just being closed off, of shutting herself down when her emotions become overwhelming, that's just Momo. That's Momo to the core, right? It's the same thing here. she has absolutely shut down because she's jealous, because he lied, and she doesn't know what to do about that. That tension in her chest, along with the amnesia, is too much for her. And that's why she found comfort in Gigi, because Gigi offers respite. He is, at the end of the day, Gigi, not as a romantic interest, but as a person, offers such... It's like an oasis. And here we are again, right? Here we are again. He lied. And he's just been, in this chapter, caught in a compromising position with Ida. So Momo, obviously, is in shutdown mode. Again. Again. And what happens next is a broken trust. It's a broken trust. The next stage is to, in the middle of conflict, for Momo and Okurun to come together, accept their inadequacies. Okurun needs to apologize and accept that he lied. Momo needs to give him the grace to explain himself. And he needs to let her know that if there's anybody that he doesn't want to get the wrong impression about what happened, it's her. Like he said back then, is like what he's going to say here. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Because not just because we're doing it again, but because of the fact that these are necessary steps that Momo and Okurun, specifically Momo, would need to take in any relationship with Okurun. Whether or not they went through what they went through, or it's here, or if they had just met. If they had just met in any other situation. Conflict in Dandadan is an expression of emotional conflict. It always is. It always is. And they're going to struggle. I guarantee that Momo and Okurun are going to struggle working together next. Until they come together and accept those inadequacies in the middle of conflict and overcome together. You know? That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at right now. This is perfect. This is exactly what we've been saying. It's impossible to know week on week. I know chat's talking. I'll be back to chat in a second. I'm sorry, guys, right? I'm in like a thing right now. We've been saying week on week. You can't predict what's going to happen next week in Dandadan, but the broad strokes of the story, of the themes, of the characters, you can kind of get a feel for, right? And you can kind of get in there just because it makes sense. Tatsu doesn't write things that don't make sense. You know what I mean? I'm confident. I'm absolutely confident. Right, let me scroll back and see what chat's doing. I'm sorry about that, guys. I was just in a vibe. I needed to explain where I was at. You know? Her dad start. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if we're going to see any more from the parents. I love that Heaven Sent thing, Tarantado. Love that. Heaven Sent's a great episode. Yeah. Well, maybe they'll see it, or maybe they'll be, maybe Gigi and Ida will be predisposed. I mean, Ida wasn't look, again, it's tricky. It's tricky to know, because Momo and Okurun have always flourished away from people. So having these things happen again in front of them would be quite nice. Because if we're going to go forward somewhere, if we're not just redoing stuff, we're also growing forward, it would be really nice if we could see that growth, where it doesn't need to just be a secret anymore. You know? You know what I mean? I am fully, I think that I've explained it in the video, but I'll go over it one more time, right? I'll go over it one more time, okay? Believing and feeling genuine chemistry between Momo and Gigi, between Ida and Okurun, knowing it's not right, knowing it doesn't fit perfectly, knowing that one of them is more invested than the other, but it's still having a spark there, is not a betrayal, and it doesn't downplay or undermine Momo and Okurun's relationship. All that it does is enhance it. I believe that fully, because you are buying into and accepting that he could be happy with Ida, that Momo could probably be happy with Gigi, but it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be destiny. It wouldn't be this thing that was made for them, that the course of which they've been on for a long time. It just wouldn't be correct. And in believing that they can overcome these things, in seeing the value in them and them still overcoming it, is in service to that idea. It makes the whole thing mean more. Fully mean more. You know? Yeah, I know, this is it. Yeah. Parts, totally agree with you. It's going to be interesting to see how they fight without powers. They're going to need to rely on each other fully. Fully. Especially if Ida is the one who's going to be carrying. Although Gigi's not dead. He's fine. He got eaten by a dinosaur. It happens sometimes. The castle, yeah, we don't talk about the castle chameleon. The castle chameleon. We don't talk about that. That was just the weirdest chapter, by the way. It's like they needed to align stuff. You know, I can't believe Gigi's dead. Pour one out. Pour one out. Yeah, no, Nicholas, I like that. I do like that. I mean, to be honest, I think that what we're seeing here is definitely more than what we've seen. Is definitely more than what we've seen in regards to honesty between the group up until literally any point up until now, you know, like. Yeah, no, I think that Okarun and Ida are gonna immediately come running, right? I mean, what is interesting is, like I said, if we are going to kind of treat this as somewhat similar to the Serpo arc, it could be interesting if it's not just dinosaurs but something water related as well, right? I mean, I think that even that is a bit on the nose, but I don't really mind one way or the other. I think we've got the right setup here. I do think that in this fight, we're probably going to see somebody else use the Oni stick, surely, right? Like, surely that would happen, because he did mention, and he got cut off, that it gives different people different forms. Am I correct? So who knows? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what the fight's gonna look like, but I do know what the heart of it is. You know, like, I do believe that the heart of it is to repair broken trust. That's what I believe. I believe that it's to repair broken trust, which is the point of the Serpo arc. It was probably one of the biggest moments for Momo and Okarun's relationship was that point, because it let Momo put down her guard, put down her walls, and let Okarun in a capacity that she hadn't let anybody else in, to my understanding. Like. It's about accepting someone and giving them the opportunity to explain themselves. It's Kinta dead. It's probably here die. It's probably here die. Right. Okay. Let's get into the chapter. All right. I've been yapping for 20 minutes now. I just wanted to make things kind of clear about what it is, where it is that I stand. I'm very pleased, generally speaking, not just with the chapter, but with the response to the video. So I just wanted to highlight that. Here. You know? Yeah. If they don't get eaten by a dinosaur. I would love to see more of that, honestly. I like anything to do with the evil eye, you know? So I'm happy to see that. If he doesn't get eaten, that is. But it's not impossible. He might get eaten. Anyway. So, obviously, the chapter starts from where the last one left. Last week's chapter caused a stir, by the way. Last week's it caused a stir online. People were not happy. Some people were fine, but a lot of people were not happy. The amount of, like, posts I saw on Reddit of people who were just like, I'm done with this series now. think I'm done with it for good now. It's like, you don't need 50 people. 50 people don't need to announce that they're not reading it anymore. Like, I don't believe you. I'll see you on Monday, bro. like here we are, you know, like here we are again. I just don't believe it. It's also like, why do you need to announce it? That's true support. In fact, we've been huffing the hopium real good over on the Discord, people. Patreon link in the description. Join my Patreon as a free member to get access to the Discord. It's the best place on the internet for Dandadan. We don't have any of this. We don't have any of this. And if we do get to a point of crashing out, we talk about it, talk through it, rather than just spiraling. I ain't one for spiraling, guys. I ain't one for spiraling. You know? I'll see you on Monday, bro. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, this chapter, it really just undoes so much of it. It does, it like, oh, come on, guys. Obviously, what were you gonna do? What was you gonna? Like, anybody who believed that Tatsu was genuinely going down that direction for any extended period of time, to me, is fucking crazy. I think that's crazy. I really do. Oh, wow. Tim Kai, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Kai, the guy. Everybody. Incredible. Thank you. Thank you, Tim Kai. Absolute legend. Absolute legend. Oh, that's a spiral, is it? Uzumaki. It's not wrong. No, thank you, Tim. Thank you. Member for 14 months as well. Incredible. Means a lot to me. Means a lot to me. Well, I mean, I don't really think that, Ida's, I hear what you're saying, Ninja, but I don't think that Ida's time frame is based on Momo or anything like that. Unlike Gigi, I believe Gigi does have some semblance of understanding that Okurun and Momo are somewhat close, but I don't think that Ida cares so much about that, and she's shooting her shot because it's come along. And, you know, I kind of, you know, like, outside of Momokurun, I gotta respect the girl for taking a shot. She saw her shot, she took it, you know? You know? And you know what? She did a fucking bang-up job of it. She tried her best. She really put on her best side. It's just not enough. It's just not enough, because Momo may have forgotten Okurun, but he hasn't forgotten her. Okay? And he never bloody will. Jenny, 13 months. Thank you. Thank you. That's incredible. 13 months is crazy. Thank you. Thank you. Guys. I can't even. The fact that we've been doing this for all that time is wild to me. Is wild to me. You know? We stand. Yeah. Ida is not a bum. Come on, dude. What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you even saying? Anyway, so we start off from where last week ended, and Ida and Okurun roll on up to the dinosaur exhibit, taking a look around, and yeah, they've pretty much seen everything. So I imagine that they've spent a bit of time. They've probably spent a bit of time in the exhibit, and they decide to go over to the aquarium. Look, it is sweet, alright? I'm sorry, but it's sweet as fuck. Let me show you. That is, come on, guys. Just buy into it. You gotta buy into it a little. I'm telling you, if you don't buy into it, then Okurun overcoming it means nothing. It's a nothing, meaningless gesture, right? This has to be tempting to him. If it's not tempting for him, then it's like, oh, do you know, Okurun ate a can of Pringles for Momo. It's like, no one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck. Do you know what I mean? Like, who cares? It's just not giving something up. He's doing all of that because of the chance, at the prospect, giving up someone who is compatible with him, who is sweet and is a guaranteed to reciprocate his feelings. Him surrendering that on the altar of maybe getting Momo to feel the same way about him again. That's everything. There's nothing else that needs to be said. There's nothing else that needs to be said. This is that guy, man. This is that guy. He went all out 3 times, man. My boy went all out 3 times, dude. He doesn't care. I understand not liking it. An awkward fellow, I respect that you don't like it. You're completely entitled to. For the record, guys, for the record, that's fine. I don't give a shit. If you don't like it, that's great. I'm really, really pleased that we can have different opinions, right? It, that sounded weird. I'm going to pin it. If I didn't have something already pinned, I'd pin it. No, I don't give a shit if people don't like it. I'm not trying to convince you. I promise you, I'm not trying to convince you to like it. If you don't like it, then that's fine, man. That's fine. But what I want you to do, what all I want is for people to treat the characters as characters and not just as obstacles to overcome. Because Ida's feelings are real, man. They are valid. I mean, real insofar as they are fictional characters, right? But you know what I mean? Like to me, it's not a restart. It's definitely not a restart, dude. Don't worry about it. Eventually, they will come out of this with more. That's how you know. That's how you know if it's a restart or not. When this arc is over and Momo has her memories, back, will they have gained something from the experience? I think yes. I think that all of this will have earned something from the experience. Gigi and Ida, I hope, are going to have learned something through this. Okurun is going to know her deeper. And she will know that he knows her fully. Because he's able to bring her back from not even being there. From being ostensibly dead. That version of Momo. If he can bring that shit back, he can reach across existence. That's something. That's something, alright? Now, if Momo never got her memories back, I would agree with you. I would fully agree with you, but that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Don't you know that's Tatsu's favorite character? I'm not having a go at you, by the way. I'm not trying to have a go at you. I apologize if it comes across as me having a go at you. I'm just saying that you're entitled to not like it, but I think if you don't like it, and not you, but somebody who theoretically doesn't like it and hasn't given the characters the grace of being characters, I just don't buy that. I think I don't view this through the lens of Momo and Okurun. Yeah, Momo will keep these memories when she gets back. Momo will keep these memories when she gets back, for sure. Because it needs to mean something. If Momo doesn't remember this, then I will concur with you that it was a kind of a meaningless detour. But if Momo remembers this, which surely she must, it means a lot, you know, because he's done all of this. I'm getting lost in the weeds a bit here, guys. Yeah, I'm not having a go at you. Thank you, by the way, for being the subject. By the way, awkward fellow, thank you for being the subject of me letting me say that, providing me the space to say that. You know, I appreciate it because you fell on your sword for that. You fell on your sword for that. So thank you for being here. And again, I respect your opinion. Okay, I was just kind of going off on one. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, we're on page 1. We're on page 1 and we're halfway through an hour. Why'd I say it like that? We're half an hour in. What the fuck does that halfway through an hour? Yeah, no, I'm not a meanie. I'm actually really nice. Ask anyone. Ask anyone. It's been a long week, to be fair, right? That video that was released, I started writing that shit on Thursday. It was hell on earth. Just to get it out for you people. I was like, no, Momo and Okurun need me. Never let it be of doubt, by the way. Never let it be of doubt, alright? I'll work my ass off on that shit. Anyway. They're still holding hands. And they make their way over to the aquarium. Meanwhile, over in the aquarium, and guys, heavens, 'tis it 4:30? My lord, 'tis 20 minutes past the hour. Now, Rookie blew up my kitchen and hit my corpse with a car. No, he's lying. I did get Brando killed. I love the way that Brando got killed in Among Us. Because he goes, oh, are you serious? It was great. I loved it. We need to. I need to do that again. Anyway. What was we do? What were we doing? Yeah, no. So then Momo and Gigi over in the aquarium are also holding hands, and they've more or less seen it all as well. And again, right? And I know that this is a really small thing. There's a really small thing here. I love the fact that Momo and Okurun have basically mirrored each other's dialogue. I think that's great. You know? I honestly, it's such a great little bit, because it's just like, it's not even like a massively deep thing, right? It's not a massively deep thing to say that. It's just a nice way of showing that they're kind of like two pages of the same book, like a reflection of each other. It's really nice. I just love that. It's like those little details, though. Those little details, I think, are a great demonstration of their compatibility, just generally. You know, I just love that. I really do. It's such a small thing. It's like a blink and you miss it kind of thing. You know. But anyway, it's also, and they're both trying to let go of hand. Yeah, no, you're quite right. It's because to them, I don't think it doesn't mean the same thing that it means to Ida and it means to Gigi, right? And Momo wants to get her hand back from Gigi, and he is like he's such a ridiculous guy, by the way, you know. And he says that it makes it seem like a date, and she again refutes the notion that it's a date, right? And it's not. Look, I think that it you know, it's nice. They're friends. Yeah, Gigi is trying his best. I respect it, but like, for Gigi, right? For Gigi, and this is part of the reason that I didn't, like, in the video that was released yesterday, I didn't really go in as much on Gigi's perspective of things, because I believe that one thing specifically about Gigi is the fact that when Momo said, like, really pushed the idea that it's not a date, he kind of just was like, yeah, okay, I've got it. Fine, that's totally fine, right? Like, he held her hand, but it was a comfort thing for me, right? Like, to me, it's like, it reverberates that time in the Space Globalist arc. Like, these guys are friends, you know? Like he's, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think that he's underhanded or sly. And I think he's ridiculous. He's a ridiculous guy. I just don't buy this idea that he's some kind of devious mastermind, right? Like, oh, I'm gonna get her when she's got her memory lost. Like, come on, who the fuck is that? That's not Gigi. Oh, thank you, B. Appreciate you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm very pleased to see people were so receptive to what it was that I was saying in that video. So thank you. But anyway, she wants her hand back, and it's not a date. And then he tells her that he's sending his chi over to her right now, and because of that, the pain in her chest is gone, which is interesting. I you know what it is? Like, that's what to rewrite. that pain in her chest, right? I would love to say that it's just an emotional pain. What it is there's a piece of her fucking missing, right? That pain in her chest is something that's not there. She's missing something, and that's that spiritual side. That's that core of Momo, and so him being near Gigi makes sense. it makes sense, right? Like, being near Gigi, a guy who exudes chi to Momo is a very comforting thing, because it is like, it's like a radiator, you know? Holding his hand and him sending chi through to her is you know, it fills that hole, right? It covers that loss. No, I know that is a literal interpretation of it. Obviously, there is an ache at the notion of losing who she was. That's what that is, right? Because all of that's the same thing. Do you know what I mean? So for Okurun, like, he is as much part of that as well as the chi is, right? But it explains what it is about Gigi specifically that, from a kind of a literal perspective rather than a meta reading of it, what it is about Gigi that is so comforting, besides the fact that he's a comforting present, right? It also shows how selfless he is as a character, that he's just automatically doing that is great, right? Like, that's who he is. He's a giver. He gives people, like he doesn't even think twice. I mean, look, I think that Gigi and Momo's relationship, if she really, really meant it, you'd know. You know, you'd know. Anyway, he's sending over his chi to her, and she feels fine, you know? Which is pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly. That one yokai. No, this is it. What I'm saying, like, I think that obviously that represents a very obvious literal missing her spiritual power, but it also represents that same loss of all of what she was. There's something that's not right. There's anxiety. It's not just a physical thing. It's an emotional thing as well. It's both, right? She's missing both of these things. So but in a literal sense, this is the explanation that we're getting given, and it shows us that thing inside of being quietened because she's near Gigi does not mean she's in love with him. It just means that there is an actual tangible benefit to being around him as well as the fact that he's a comforting presence. You know? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think that maybe you're being a bit negative about it personally. I mean, I don't think that I don't have a problem. I don't really have a problem with this. I mean, obviously it's being used to create tension, but I mean, when Momo and Okurun get together, which I believe is going to be very soon towards the end of this arc, you can't have them just orbiting them anymore. The orbiting thing doesn't work when they are an actual item. It just doesn't work. And that's what's on the cards at the end of all of this. I believe it fully. There's not even a question. I'm not even willing to entertain anything but. Yeah, I know, B. I agree. But hey, whatever. I think it'll be a thing soon. Anyway, Okurun highlights that it's pretty bright now. It's pretty bright now, and that they can stop holding hands, but Ida asks him to hold her hand a little bit longer. And he doesn't get it because he's a fucking idiot. Because the guy's a fucking moron. This is another thing. There's another thing that nobody's taken into account when it comes to Okurun. The guy's a fucking idiot. I love him to bits, but he's a fucking dunce. He's like, huh? What do you mean? But it's bright in here now. You surely can see. I thought this was about your night blindness. No, he's a fucking idiot, dude. It's great. It's great. I love him for it. I know he's kind. I'm saying he's an idiot on purpose. He's a fucking moron, right? I love him. He's great. He's so... I'm talking about Okurun. I think he's a dumbass. He's all like, oh, Oh, but it's bright out here. You know? It's no, he's not playing into it. No way. Okurun's not playing into it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He's just like fucking completely oblivious to what's happening in front of him. This guy is locked in. This guy is locked in. There's no question. She's not abusing his goodwill, bro. I swear to God. I swear to God, man. She's trying it. It's like the yawning and putting your arm around someone on the sofa kind of thing. All right? Like, she's just coming up with shit. I respect her game. I respect her game. She's trying her hardest. She's done a fucking bang up job. She learned about dinosaurs all night. I don't fucking, do you know what I mean? God damn. I swear to God, guys. I swear to God. It's cute as shit. She's coming up with an excuse to hold his hand for longer. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know? What do you mean? Gigi likes Momo. Momo can choose, and she's not anybody's property. Like, what we doing here, dude? What we doing? She can, like, I even think Gigi's overstepped any boundaries here. I feel like he's not, like, if he overstepped boundaries, she'd just say, "Stop fucking touching me." Like that's it. That's a clear fucking sign. That's a clear ass sign. Just like, you gotta just roll with it. You just gotta roll with it a little, dude. You just gotta roll with it a little. What's this guy doing? What are you doing there? What are you doing? Look at it. What's it doing? Anyway. I don't think it will last that long. Yeah, I know. Tiago. That's what I'm saying. You know? She's just trying. How honestly, how often does a time like this come around for her? Right? Or for him, it's like this is the time to do it. If she doesn't give a shit, let's assume for a fucking second that Ida doesn't give a shit if Momo likes Okurun or not. This is the girl who will do anything to be number one, right? Oh, are you kidding me? I'm getting lag. Are we getting lag? Oh, I was just about to crash out. A bit of lag. Alright, cool. What was I saying? No, this is the girl who would do anything to be number one, by the way. Alright? This is the girl who would do anything to be number one. Okay? So, in regards to, for example, with Koki, right? When it came to Koki, she was fucking 100% willing to do anything to beat her. As a child, she was a baby! She was a baby and she was doing that shit, people. Right? Now, this is something that actually matters to her. Okurun actually matters to her. You think she's going to care about Momo? You know? I just don't believe it. And I kind of, you know, like, it's cutthroat, but it's like, whatever. It's like she got to do what she got to do kind of thing, you know? She's a born hustler. That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. Guys, let me know if the lag becomes worse or untenable. Just keep me updated, please. I just, you know what I mean? Like for me, I don't think she cares. I kind of respect that she doesn't care. She's not gonna win. Like, it's not gonna go anywhere, and that to me is painful, because she's trying her hardest, and sometimes that's not enough. Sometimes you can try your hardest, and that's not enough. And that's difficult in matters of love. You know? But, like, I don't think coming up with an excuse in order to hold his hand. For the record, that's for her. She's doing that for her there, by the way. She wants the feeling to last. You know? She wants the feeling to last. I don't blame her, man. She's like, she feels this is a date to her, man. That's it. I don't know what to say. And frankly, if this is important to her, then what does it matter if she holds his hand for a little longer? I'm fully confident. Of course they are. There is nothing on this earth I'm more confident about than Momo and Okurun ending up together. There's no question. And that's how I know. That's how I know that this is all going to the right direction. You know? I don't think... I mean, like, the problem with a lot of Dandadan's... a lot of Dandadan up until the recent arcs, and I think this is why we've had so many growing pains recently, is that it didn't take as much time to put the other characters in center focus. And as a consequence of that, the depth of some of these characters is only just starting to make its way to the surface now. Do you know what I mean? Now we're starting to learn about what it is that makes Gigi tick, what it is that Ida really wants, what her romance with Okurun looks like when it's not just superficial. We didn't take enough time to develop these things because we were focusing on Momo and Okurun, and that's fine. But now, here we are. I don't think that it should have necessarily been done earlier. I'm just saying that it hasn't been done. So now's the time to do it. You know? And these characters don't just give you everything. We don't get monologues of all the characters constantly, right? Why would we? And I think that's more compelling. The fact that we don't know what these characters are thinking every fucking minute of every single day, because it leaves room for us to figure it out. Do you know what I mean? No, but this is my point, though, Tuma. This is my point. Aida's feelings have always been done for jokes, as a laugh. I didn't take them seriously. Nobody took them seriously. Not since, like the Serpo arc, were they even an important factor in the story. They were just there. And it's like, as a joke, it's fine, but who really cares? Who really cares about that? And what happens to that joke if you don't deal with it and Momo and Okurun get together? It just stops? It just stops? I just don't think so. I just don't think it works like that. It's more interesting to deal with them now. Amnesia. Right. I will grant that it is possible by the end of all of this that amnesia could be a clumsy way of doing this. All right? I'm not against accepting that as a train of thought when all is said and done. If it didn't justify its own existence as a story beat. Right now, I think it's done everything. Right? I think that the amnesia thing has done everything to advance some of these character dynamics, character relationships. Right? The small Momo thing, the tiny Momo thing, I don't think that the tiny Momo thing really justified its existence up until now. I don't think that it was nearly as compelling as the amnesia one. It's doing both of them back to back that I think is pissing people off. I don't think that the amnesia thing feels particularly clumsy. Momo and Okurun as characters get the most attention and screen time. You've benched Momo right now, right? You've benched her for now, and we're focusing on the other characters for a while. And I think that's fine. I think that's good. I think it's even arguably necessary. And the best way to do that is to bench your main girl for a bit. I have no problem with that. Now, again, if we finish this arc and it doesn't justify its existence, fine. But we can't know this midway through. I refuse to say that we know this midway through it. I just don't buy it. I don't think that Momo and Okurun will get together at the end of the series. I think it is around the fucking corner, dude. Alright? This is like, digging for diamonds meme. You know that digging for diamonds meme? That's what it's like. Alright? I think that we can't stop now. I think it's around the corner. I think because what else is there, man? I'm telling you that once you bring someone back from not having memories of you, when you bring them back from that, there is no other further dedication of true love than that. That's what this is. Okay, well, I don't know, like, you're entitled to that, absolutely, but I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I mean, if you can point to something else, another Momokurun beat in the story that has clumsily just not just come to a close, by all means, please do. Grass is green. We are still on page 3. No, yeah, we're on page 3. Yeah. No, my bad. Yeah, exactly. True believers. Anyway. Yeah, no, Tiago, I love that. I think that it's time that wait, then to have her getting amnesia. Exactly. I think dealing with the Ira thing, is it does a service to Ida as a character and to the main ship as well. I think that it is only a good thing, you know? I think it's only a good thing. Anyway, let's continue. So Ida asks him to hold her hand for a little longer. Meanwhile, Momo is telling Gigi that it sounds like bullshit, that he's passing over his chi to her. Again, remember, she doesn't really believe in most of this stuff, or at least pretends to not believing it, right? Like, this is the interesting thing about Momo is she's willing to play that game, you know? She's kind of past it by the point that we're at the thingy, that she's at, like, past that point, like normal Momo, you know? Oh, turkey brain. Thank you. I'm really happy to hear that, because like this is the whole point. I swear to God, this is the whole point. I know it sounds like corny. I know it sounds cheesy as fuck. I'm just going to say it anyway. I only want to do this if we can do it in a way that's hopeful. If we can do it in a way that inspires people to hope rather than to cope. Because you don't need to. I don't think you need to. And to me, that's all that I wanted to do with that, is to not minimize how other people feel. I don't really... If you really are subscribed to hating all of this, fine. It doesn't really bother me one way or the other. But what really matters to me is people who are just kind of not sure how to feel about it, because it's a lot all at once. Having something to kind of explain that these characters get to feel how they feel, and we shouldn't minimize that or treat them just as obstacles. And that doesn't undo your desire to see Momo and Okurun get together. That's like, you are allowed to feel that way. You're allowed to feel that way. In fact, it's encouraged, because the Tatsu, the author of any story, wants you to just go with the story that they've created. They want you to care about their characters that they care about. Anyway, in a very comedically timed moment, Momo and Gigi and Ida and Okurun are walking down the same hallway, and it's just a fucking flip shot. This is amazing. You can almost fucking hear, you can almost see how this is going to play out in the actual anime, right? You know what I mean? Like the absolute, like, reverse shot kind of flipped. Yeah, look, like I said, Tuma, that's fine, dude. That's fine. You're fine. Again, I'd rather we're here chatting about it. Honestly, it's fine. The fact that we're able to have a discourse about it, we're able to have a communication about it back and forth, I think is a good thing. You know? I think it's a good thing. I'm not against like fighting my corner as you're not against fighting your corner. As long as we're both on the same page about the fact that we both love Dandadan, it doesn't really matter to me. Do you know what I mean? Like that's my main thing. So that's fine. That's totally fine. Don't worry about it. I appreciate you being here, actually. I appreciate you being here. Drama! Exactly. That's what I'm saying, B. That's what I'm saying. That is drama. That is drama right there. This shit here is crazy. You look at it. They're all just like fucking shook. This next panel, I love this panel. I love it. I think it's so good. This is art. This is art, right? You may not be able to tell how much extra work I put into the thumbnail today. All right. Now, these thumbnails, from the moment that, like, I do about, 40 minutes worth of chatting. I do about 40 minutes worth of chatting in the Discord. Patreon link in the description. Join as a free member to get access to the Discord. It's the best place on the internet for Dandadan. I do about 40 minutes of chatting, and then I go straight to making the thumbnail. It took me like an hour and a half to get this thing done today because I was just like working my ass off because I was like, no, it needs to be right. It needs to look good. None of you are even going to see it because it's like this big on your screens. It's like this big on your screens, but goddamn, man, I needed to do it right. I needed to do it right, man. It's so good. I swear to God. Oh, it's one of my favorite ones because everybody's like, look at it, man. It's crazy. Poor guy, dude. Okrun is like, he knows he fucked up. He knows he fucked up. He knows it. I should get a soundboard. You know? It was at that moment that he knew he fucked up. Guys, what we need to do is we need to get a soundboard. If the dinner stream all goes well next week, then maybe we can get a soundboard for the chat. I'm telling you, that'd be great. That'd be really annoying. Yeah, no, that's it, B. That's what I just said. Yeah. We're on the same page. Look at that. That's great. Oh, so good, dude. That's so good. I know, he's fucked up so bad. Look at him. He's frothing from the mouth. No, somebody help him. Ah, it's the worst situation. Ah. It's fucking crazy. This is kind of what I wanted from all of this, honestly. Right? Like, I remember it might have been the first Amnesia stream. That's the stream when Momo first got Amnesia, not when I played Amnesia. It might have been the first stream where Momo has her amnesia that we spoke about the idea of jealousy, of these jealousy triangles emerging. I am so pleased. I'm so pleased that has actually stopped. Like, this is the shit. Like, you know, like straight into the bloodstream. Let's just inject this into my eyeballs. I love this kind of thing. All right. Because I'm comfortable knowing how this is going to end. I'm comfortable knowing that Momo and Okrun are going to end up together. So this is just a really fun detour for me. Look at that. It's crazy. I love interpersonal drama. Gene Roddenberry was wrong. Gene Roddenberry, your ass was wrong, bro. Interpersonal drama is the fucking bomb, dude. It's the best. It doesn't get better than people disagreeing about shit. Let me tell you. I swear to God. Oh, what? You got a driver's license? Good for you. Look at this. I love the paneling as well. It's like, it feels like you're getting just, you know, everybody's reactions. I know, yeah, they need Seiko back in to rein these people back in. That's what I'm saying, you know? No, Tarantado, I agree with you. You're quite right. Interpersonal drama's the bomb. Anyway, also worth noting, by the way, Momo, in this moment, her feelings definitely come out. Her actual feelings come out. She fucking calls him a cheater, number one, right? So she was kind of locked in. She was kind of locked in on the idea of Okrun being locked in on her. Now, this is, like, I can't, dude. This is the best. No, he fucked up so bad. And he knows it. Everybody else is kind of like, oh my God, caught us. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so embarrassed right now. Yeah, we're on a date, whatever. But Okrun's like, He's like fucking distressed. He's distressed because he's been here before. He's been here before. You know? Like, this is no different than when he got caught with Ida last time. After he lied last time, man, he got caught again. Not on purpose. It's not his fault. It's like, I've got an explanation for this. I swear to God I have an explanation for this. I swear to God. Like, I can't believe it, man. Yeah, no, this is it. Yeah, flashbacks to chasing Momo down the corridor. That's what I'm saying. This is that. Oh, he's so fucked up. He fucked up real bad. He must know. He must know that he fucked up. That it's like that again. He's like, I've been here before. Oh no. That's crazy. And then Ida's just like, oh my God, you know all about us now. It's like, there is nothing. What do you mean? What do you mean? You are overstepping the nature of the relationship. That is not what this is. This one might be harder to defend. I don't know. That last one was pretty hard to defend, in fairness. Look at him. He can't even talk. He can't even talk. My God, he's broken. With God as my witness, he's broken in half. His mind is he collapses. He collapses. He's frothing at the mouth, dude. That's wild. He isn't even speaking. He's just... You said you super liked me. My ass. Fuck, bro. Oh, no. I can't even, dude. I can't even. That is the biggest fuck up. Dude. No, Okuru. No. What have you done? I love how it's like, he's such a passive guy. He's so passive, right? Okuru is so passive. You know what I mean? Like, he never is just like, I'm going to go and cause a situation. It happens to him. And he just doesn't properly kind of navigate the situation. And then it's like, I can't believe you did this. I can't believe you fucking did this to me. And it's like, what? GOOOOO? I can't. Ready, set, go. So crude. Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly. Tiberius. Yeah, no. Oh, my Lord. I didn't even think about that. I can't. Yeah, I can't. I bet you tell all the girls you like them, don't you? Oh my God, Okarun. This looks so bad for you, buddy. I can't. He can't catch a break. He actually can't catch a break. He's kind of been fucking screwed on all fronts. Everything has been going wrong for him. I can't even. This is the worst situation that he could possibly be in. Because he lied before, he lied to everybody, and now he looks like he's... But this is my point, right? If I'm explaining... in me explaining this to you, he lied, and now he's been caught with Ida in a compromising position by Momo, it doesn't look good for him. Momo's definitely going to be upset about this. That could explain this. That whole description could explain this. Or it could explain when we saw this last time, before the Serpo arc. It explains both of them. Do you know what I mean? And so as a consequence of that, it shows us all how both of these situations are comparable, and how we're kind of going back through those motions. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. We're going through the motions again. You know? Yeah, no, exactly, Chris. Yeah, exactly. This is Okurun. Okurun's problem has been a lot of the time that he's too passive at times, I think, and rather than actively dealing with this, he's kind of just, run with it. And he kind of plays stupid. No, what he did lie. He did lie about asking Momo on a date. He said that he was joking about it. right? Because he was too embarrassed in front of everybody else. He was too embarrassed. Now, the difference is that back then, Okarun lied to Momo because he wanted to look cool, right? He wanted to look cool to her, because he wanted her to be impressed by him getting stronger, and the resolution of that was to admit that he had lied and why he lied as well. And she gave him the space to do that. That's what's really important there. Here is more complicated because the lie is the reason that he didn't tell the truth is because he was embarrassed, because he was in front of everybody. The only resolution I see to that is either Momo having the grace to accept that as an answer, or for him to maybe just fucking tell them. I don't know if he will. I feel like maybe that's outside of the scope of his abilities, but right now. But I mean, how would you rectify that issue, right? It's by saying that he only feels how he feels for Momo in front of everybody else. That's the resolution that I feel like is possibly necessary here. But anyway, yeah. Also, it's like, this isn't like what you told me. If that's how it is, then I won't give up either. Like, that's interesting because I like the idea that Okarun and Gigi just kind of hang out. We forget that they're bros, by the way. We forget that they're bros because he's just like, oh shit, you're talking to me about something like this not long back, right? And it's like, he's gonna deep bow. Now, I feel like he has to come out about it. Yeah, no, this is it. Yeah, nobody listened. Yeah, I know. He did. I can't, man. It's crazy. We're in a crazy time. This is a crazy time. I don't know how you put this genie back in the bottle, by the way. Now that it's out, I don't know how you put the genie back in the bottle in regards to this. It feels like everybody's kind of, it's like out there now, right? You're going to have to resolve some of this stuff. And then Momo and Ida do that thing where they fucking bump chests again. You know? And Ida's like, oh, for the first time ever, I feel like cheering you on, Momo. So she has to be an absolute arsehole about it too. As if a skank like you could ever be happy with Okarun. What the hell? Were you hoping to... Yeah, so what is the implication there, by the way? That's an interesting implication. You gaslight it into believing. I think that's gas lamp, actually, Tiago. I believe that's referred to as gas lamping. I think it's always been gas lamping as well. Are you okay? Are you okay? I feel like you should know that. Are you okay? Do you want to sit down? You've not been yourself recently. It's interesting. Yeah, Momo had no chill. Like, I do wonder what the implication of that is. like that she can't be happy with one person. Is that the implication? They're obviously at butting heads massively, whereas Gigi's like, don't worry about it. You know? Like, I'll protect you from Ida's murderous fans. To be fair, I respect him. I love Gigi. I don't care. Fuck all y'all. I love Gigi. I don't give a shit. Look at her. Look at her, though. No, look at her. Oh, come on, dude. Look at her. She's just eating a takoyaki, man. Oh, that's adorable. I fucking love Vamola. Right, Vamola's like shot up my favorite character list recently. Look at her, she's just she's so precious. She's so precious. Look at her, she's just sat on her own eating. Aww. It's so good. Don't gaslight the gaslight. I know. I love it. I love that for her. I love that for her. And she's like, oh shit, where's Kinta? It's miss this takoyaki is missing something. Look at her. She's like, No one's been more locked in. No one's been more locked in than this girl right here. All right, this is perfect. This is perfect. You know? Yeah, she's just chilling out. I respect that for her. And she needs some konoyaku. Grandma's takoyaki have konoyaku in them. Aw, I love that as well. She calls Seiko grandma. But these don't. That's the best, dude. Aw, what? That's so cute. She calls her grandma. I love that. She's like in the family. She is Momo's sister. The end. End of. Also, look, it's my boy. Look, it's my boy. What you doing there, boy? What you doing there, boy? Is it? I assume it is Rokuro, right? Like he's the only guy who goes working places, right? You know? Yeah. Anyway, he's just a humble worker. Yeah. Visit. I hear what you're saying. But remember, this is Dandadan. This is Dandadan. The emotional elements, the character tensions hit the crescendo, right? They hit the roof of what they can be, and then that is expressed in conflict and worked out in conflict. You know what I mean? Like it's always been part of the Dandadan formula. It's taking all of the emotional, putting it into the physical, and it becomes a kind of metaphysical conflict that helps all of the characters kind of understand each other a little bit better, right? The best example of this again is kind of the Serpo arc, post-fight clarity. Yeah, well, more so the way that they overcome the difficulties in the combat tend to be through working together, and to do that they need to hash out some of the issues. Momo and Okurun struggle to work together with Ida in the mix, and as a consequence of that, they underperform. They struggle to properly defeat the Nessie and the Serpo until Okurun takes a chance, grabs her hand, and tells her that he doesn't want her to misunderstand. If anybody could misunderstand, who cares, but not her. That is enough for her to trust him to tell her later. She takes a chance to do that, and they fight better, they work together better, and they're back in sync together, you know? That's the beauty of the way that the fights work in this, you know? So the dinosaur stuff is all super necessary. Why is the manga not loading for me? Oh my god. Here we go. Alright, yeah. Then next, that would be interesting. I would like that a lot, Sarah. I do think that Okurun has to just tell Ida the truth, because I mean, he did it with Vamola. So he can do it. My boy can do it. He just needs to make the choice to do it. And I think that it's really important that he does get around to doing it. And if we are playing that game, of parallels and things like that, I think that is the obvious one. And I think now is the best time. Now is the best time for it. I'm excited. Watch all of this shit happen. I'm not here on the 20th. That's my birthday. I'm away. Watch something fucking huge happen on that day. If it does, guys, I'll figure something out. All right, I'll have like 20 minutes on my phone if I have to. 20 minutes on my phone, okay? I'll do it. Someone will have to make a thumbnail for me. Somebody make a thumbnail for me. No, I'll just go live just on the spot. Don't make me do it. I'll do it. Okay? it'll be a vertical stream. It'll be a vertical stream. It'll be me on my phone like this. Yeah. Yeah, I always felt like that would be the case, support, but it feels like we're kind of moving a bit towards something bigger, more bombastic at this point. Yeah, it's gonna come in handy. I'm gonna need it. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. Yeah, somebody would have to go and if you want to win a house point, that's the way to do it on the Discord. Patreon link in the description. Join as a free member to get access to the Discord. It's the best place on the internet for Dandadan. Anyway, what happens next? What happens next? Oh, I don't know. Kinta's fucking dead. Kinta's fucking dead. He got his throat slit and he's dead. They killed him. They killed my boy. All he ever wanted to do was fly robots and shit. I can't believe it. He's dead. My boy. Pour one out for Kinta. Pour one out for Kinta. Fucking dead, dude. No. No. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. He never got to apologize for that girlfriend joke. I know. I know. Oh, you think it's oil stains? Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe, I don't know. I'm sure it's nothing. I mean, Vermola doesn't seem fucking bothered by it in the slightest. Now, she comes from a planet that is, she's not unfamiliar with the sight of blood. So the fact that she's just like that must mean that she measured him up and was like, nah, he ain't all that. He ain't all that. Rest in peace, Kinta. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. You're right, Megan. My boy, he's dead. He's dead. Oh, God. No. It's probably hair dye. It's probably hair dye, which means that for any of us, for this joke to properly convey over to the anime, it's got to be red hair. He's going to have red hair. He's either fucking dead or he's got red hair. Right? And he's going to just have like a crazy hairstyle. This, in my opinion, is Tatsu's like, fine. Right? You don't like him. You keep complaining about him. Fine. I'll make him cool. I'll make him super cool. So cool you won't even know. And he's all like, oh, you must be worried about your bow. It's like, all right. She's not even that phased. She isn't even bothered by it, dude. She's just like, nah, I can take him or leave him. Fuck it. This is so fucking... Oh. This makes me really sad. She's storming away ahead of him. She's so upset. Oh my god. No. She's so upset, dude. She's storming off and he's just like, yo, hold up. Why are you so angry? And she says she's not angry. Is it because... I can't, dude. I think GG. I can't. No, I can't. You just Vermola cortisol low. That's crazy you said that. I can't believe that that Momo's going through a cortisol spike at the moment. To me, right, I'm starting to get fully subscribed to the notion that Gigi is going to get it. I think that he's going to get it. He's not a stupid guy, all right? Yeah, no, Chris, you're right. It's the same with Ida. Like, this is what I love about it as well, is that the fact that they've been putting in the work, they've been putting on their A game, and it's not enough, just shows that it's not meant to be. I think that Gigi's starting to put the pieces together. I hope that he is. And I think that he's the kind of guy who's going to be able to let go of those feelings. Like, come on, you're like steps away from it, Gigi, right? He's trying to figure it out, though. He's trying to figure it out. Oh no, my heart aches for the guy. You know? Oh, that would be interesting. That would be interesting, Sarah. Maybe. I'm curious to see how all of the actual fight goes, right? But Momo and Okurun have to come together, man. They have to come together again in this fight. I believe that fully. I believe that fully. You know what? I do think that there is an argument to be made, like, that Okurun might turn down Ida in the next chapter. Like, I think it was that Sarah said here in the comments. I think that there is actually... I would lend credit to that notion. I think that the love triangles might be getting resolved here at this point. This is actually really like you know what I mean? Like, she's storming ahead and he's asking why she's angry and she doesn't even fucking know, dude. Dude, I can't. I tell you what, though, when we get there, guys, I can't. When we get there, we're going to get there. You know? Yeah, everybody seems to be latched onto this Shadow Man thing. I do wonder if that is a thing. We have seen in the past that they use shadows to identify people who can't be identified at the time, right? Like the perpetrator, as it were. You know, Shadow Man. Yes, the Shadow Man, the one from your dreams. I'm curious, Cube. I mean, we'll see, right? Again, I really enjoy that Gigi's giving it his best shot here. But you see his face here? I feel like that is kind of like... Man. Oh, he's trying his best. No. He's trying his best. Look at him, though. He's all like, everybody feels bummed out sometimes. Now, since we're here, let's have fun. She's not into it at all. I can't with this. I'm sorry, alright? I'm sorry. I don't know how anybody can't love this shit. I don't know how anybody can't. This is like the fucking crazy. I love this. Yeah, exactly, Sarah. This is what I'm saying. He's not even... Why people think he's overstepping his boundaries is fucking crazy to me. Because he's not. Like, my guy is just so He just wants her to have a good day. He wants her to have a good time. He's trying his best, man. I can't. I don't know how anybody can't be all over this shit. This is the best. This is so good. And it feels like I know more about Ida. I know more about Gigi than I did at the start of this. And I think that's fucking important. I think that's really important. You know? It's something that we really... Oh, man. I don't even. You know, I think this stuff is great. Mr. Dino, look over here. Man, I love Gigi. I love all of them. They're so good. The fact that she's so self-aware of the fact that she's kind of a, like, tricky person to figure out is quite sad as well. Because it kind of just speaks to the kind of person that she was at the beginning of the show, right? Like... Oh, man. Anyway, the dinosaur fucking kills Gigi. The dinosaur fucking kills his ass. No! What are you doing? Let him go! No! You can't do that. I can't believe it. We lost another one. Was that the bite of 87? No! I can't believe it, dude. He's dead. They killed him. Yeah, I know. All that stuff doesn't matter anymore, does it? That's crazy. I can't believe it. It kills them all in one chapter. I know. I can't believe it. They killed him. Yeah, no, he's dead. He's dead. Crazy. Do the thing. What thing? What thing? I don't do a thing, do I? I know. He's dead. Gigi's dead. I'm sorry, guys. That's the end of Gigi's time in Dandadan. It's a shame, really. I liked him. I was really starting to like him. I thought this Gigi guy, he can go far. He can go far. But no, he's fucking toast. You hate to see it. Honestly heartbreaking. Honestly heartbreaking. But that's the way that it goes. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Somebody did die. Somebody did die. It's a shame, really. That was a great chapter. That was a great chapter. Oh, it's just a dino ride. Oh, right, okay. No, she's right. It's a dino ride. So I think what we're going to get in the next chapters are that reforging of trust. I think that is the next focal point. The next focal point of where we're going right now. You know? You know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And honestly, guys, these past couple streams, this stream, last stream, thanks a lot, Syllabus. Thank you for joining. This stream, last stream, it's been a lot. It's been a lot of stress, but I've enjoyed it a lot. It's been a great opportunity for everybody to kind of like get really invested and talkative about Dandadan. Anybody who's not part of it, who would like to talk about Dandadan as much as we do, Patreon link in the description. Join as a free member on my Patreon, and that will get you access to the Discord link, and that will give you access to the community. Over there is pretty much like the best place for any kind of discussion regarding Dandadan or other stuff. It's just a great place to be. You know, we're always growing. But if you really want to avoid all of the toxicity that you see online in regards to Dandadan, just generally, that's the place to be. We really try our hardest to avoid that kind of thing over there. You know? And, yeah, I mean, like, we've been going for a while now, and we've had some people pretty much exactly, who have been around since the start at this point. And a lot of these people support the channel, even though they don't need to, on paid tiers. And it means a lot to me. It's the fact that it's that kind of stuff that makes me want to create. It makes me want to do things, knowing that there's a constant background of people who are interested and excited to get the content, to engage in the content. Is really important to me. So I'm just going to do a shout out of everybody on the Yokai Power User tiers. So, are we getting a lag? Are we getting lag? This miscreant. Oh my god. Oh my god, Tim Kai. Tim Kai broke the stream. Tim Kai broke the stream, people. Thank you, Tim. Thank you. Again. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, we're doing a pirate thing over there right now. We're doing a pirate thing on the Discord at the moment. Alright. Yeah. So he's filling the coffers. Thank you, Tim. What a legend, by the way. What a legend. This is what I mean, though. Like the fact that there are people who are supporting the channel in this capacity, to me is so meaningful. Like, genuinely, it really is. It keeps you making things, because it's an uphill battle sometimes. Pirate voice. I have not practiced my pirate voice. I've not practiced a pirate voice. I'm too afraid of it. I'm too afraid of it. I'm too afraid of it. I can't. It's too embarrassing. It's too embarrassing. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Give us an ARG. I can give you an ARG. Nyar! There you go. There's your ARG. Oh, that's fucking awful. I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. If the dinner stream next week is successful, then maybe I'll throw in an ocelot meow. You know. You can do it again. No, absolutely not. So 720 angle Black Dread Danny. What? Fake? I'm not fake. You're fake. You're fake ass. You're fake ass. Captain Sarah Sarga. Cutlass support. 5th gram. If my face wasn't on camera, I'd do it, alright? Someone clip it. Absolutely cursed. You're absolutely cursed, people. Your name has ARG in it, so that counts. No, that counts, to be fair. Your name has ARG in it. You know, that's really where people tripped up. Cutlass support. 5th gram. First mate Wolf. It's lol plays watch One Piece. I don't know what to tell you. Jersey Jones. Mad old toaster. One Eye Blissy. Orbis 6565. Purple Beard Jellies. Quinton Parrotado. That's good. Your favorite scented candle. 0. I don't know why, but it always breaks when I go to the next one. Briny Beard and Tim Kai. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys. I appreciate yous. Appreciate yous. Appreciate yous. Yeah, you'll parrot anything. Like Fry. Like Fry. Yeah. Dandiversary. Oh, 14 months. Holy fuck. That's crazy, Blissy. 14 months. Jesus Christ. That's like basically the start. That's basically the start of everything, right? That's basically the start of the whole channel. That's crazy. The fact that so many of you guys have stuck for as long as you have is incredible to me. Incredible. Genuinely incredible. You know, because I feel like it can take, you know, sometimes like I find that we have big periods of time where we are super active, and then other times where we're not. So it's good to see this kind of thing. Orbis, there he is. But guys, all right, now I'm not going to be doing a super long second segment today, but we are going to be exploring something today together. It'll probably be like, what, 20 minutes, something like that. Here it is, guys. Look at it. What the hell? Look at the fucking... This is the English version. I don't know what this... I imagine this just says read Dandadan on wherever, followers on Twitter. That's a Turbo Granny. Yeah, it's the 5th anniversary of Dandadan, people. It's the 5th anniversary, so in celebration of that, we're going to explore the Dandadan 5th anniversary website together. Doesn't it make you just feel joy? Don't you feel joy looking at this? Aw, look at the fucking art, man. That's so good. Oh, man. Dandadan's the best. Guys, I know this is going to be controversial, guys, but I think Dandadan, I think it might be pretty good. I know how that sounds. Look, it's the Eggman. I can't read it. I can't read all this. Here. Here, hold on. I got an idea. I've got an idea. Nah, no, don't worry. Look. I got an idea. There we go. Translate. I'll read it to you guys. No, the cats are in the way. Get out of the way! Get out of the way, people! Oh my god, dude. You know, when you say it, they get in the way more. There we go. Alright, okay, I'll read it to you. 5th anniversary, thank you. Draw. I don't know, there's a cat in the way. I don't know, there's a cat in the way of another bit, but it says, draw desperately, I was working there. That doesn't sound right. I was very happy. This is also thanks to the cooperation of many people. I will continue to strive to. I believe this is all thanks to our readers. Make this a work to be loved for. A long time to come for those who always read it. We hope you'll continue to support Dandadan. He's just saying thank you. He's just saying thank you for supporting Dandadan. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that was so loud. Oh, that was so loud. Nat-chan, where you at? Nat-chan, where you at? I need it. I need on-the-go translation, please. Alright, there it is, translation. Oh, shit. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold up. Alright, okay, so this makes more sense. Thank you so much for the 5th anniversary. Before I knew it, 5 years had passed. I was drawing with all my might. It's been a very happy 5 years. I believe it's all thanks to the support of so many people. To all of you who continue always read my work, I will continue to do my best so that this series can be loved for a long time to come. Please keep supporting Dandadan from here on as well. Yeah, let's go. We're all over it. I'm all over it. Let's go. You know, when will he notice us? When will Tatsu notice us, chat? Do you think Tatsu will notice us? All right. So I need you to explain. Just type the entirety of this. Just type all of it. Just type all of it out. Right, I think what it's saying is we've done a lot of things in Dandadan. This is what's happened in Dandadan. And then here we are in Dandadan. It's crazy. We've got crazy stuff happening in Dandadan. I think that's what he said. You know? I don't think he could you imagine if Tatsu watched? I don't know why this is like... What's this do? What? It's got like full-on profiles. That's crazy. Denies. What? This is really stylish, isn't it? I know. I love the new art as well. Don't. It reminds me of the one where it was like the popularity contest one. It feels like this is the same thing, but from the side, but from the front rather than the side kind of thing. Oh, it's Turbo Granny. Oh man, I can't wait for them all to see Turbo Granny again. Don't. Oh what? No way. Look at it. Oh, this doesn't translate. Oh, it's his thing from the Daizukan. New. It's so early 2000s. Yeah, no, yeah. Translate, please. Return of spiritual power to Okarun, to Takakura, and a new power? Question mark. Okarun finally. All right, no, I know I'm reading off of the thing, right? Just give me a second. You guys know that I can't read. Okarun finally retrieves both of his testicles and returns his spiritual power to the old woman, Tarpo. I think that's the Turbo Granny. One might think his fighting power has decreased, but thanks to numerous battles he's experienced, his physical abilities have dramatically improved. In addition, he's entrusted with a new weapon by Manjiro, and after training with... Oh, wait. No, by Seiko. And after training with Manjiro, fights alongside Momo once again. That's cute, isn't it? Oh, is it? Is that the... Oh, shit. Oh, shit, it is. I was way off. Alright, shit, I was way off with the colours then. Fuck. I ain't changing my thumbnails though. I'm gonna keep on doing this. Thanks for joining, Olive Garden. Good luck with your work. No worries. I'm glad you enjoyed the hope. Yeah, I'm not changing the thumbs. That's crazy. Also, Momo's hair is so much lighter here. So's Gigi's. Oh yeah, that's not Ida's fit. No, you're right. Interesting. This is so neat. Why? I wonder how it looks on my phone. I bet it looks way better on the phone. That's okay. Don't apologize, Natchan. You see what you did? You see what you did, support? What did you do? Aw, look at her. She's the best. New. I love how they've all got new sections. I didn't. It's completely unreasonable. All right, Jenny. Thanks for joining. Oh no, it's about the Typhoon Man. It's about the Typhoon Man. That's kind of a bit. What was that? Oh, look at her. Oh no. Oh no, don't tell the wiki. Don't tell the Dandadan wiki. This is neat. Yeah, there she is, Turbo Grandma. It's Turbo Grandma. Yeah. Man, yeah, these guys are relevant still, definitely. Do they have a news section? They don't. Are you fucking joking? They have a news section. What is new with these guys? Is it that they went to visit Manjiro? I'll translate then. I love how quickly I've gone from being like, oh, this is incredible, an incredible piece of technology, to do it quickly, do it quicker. After a brief quarrel, Taro and Hana became friends with Momo and the others. Hana is treated like a member of the family. I don't think she is. I ain't seen her in a long time. And is even taken to the Super Shrine, to the Super Shiko. I don't know what that is. And seems to be well cared for. She sometimes goes out with Taru, and her clothes are gradually becoming more fashionable. When she visits Kanji's shrine... What? Is that Manjiro? Or is that the place? I don't know. She's dressed so well that she's unnoticed by the other worshippers. Ridiculous. This is the greed they spoke about in the Bible. Ridiculous. What's new? She's been stolen. Rin's guardian angel, despite... She calls Turbo Granny a stupid cat and short-legged old cat grandma. Ida a hindrance and ugly, does that mean her mentality is still stuck of that of a schoolgirl? I don't know. But you should not be talking shit about Turbo Granny. I'm going to be straight up. What is this guy? What are you all about, dude? Nobody knows. Nobody knows a goddamn thing. I don't know what that says, but I guarantee it says this guy's a mystery and nobody knows. Look, it's Momo. Bring her back. Ah, bring her back. You hate to see it. Gift. What is this? What? That's styling. Junji Ito. What? Is this? No way. That's crazy. Did he draw this? Is that the point? That's wild. Wanted to have a copy. That's so cool. That's so cool. I love that. Yes, Dandadan deserves it. What is this vote? Why won't this translate? It must be. It's not like text, like a text document or something. The first episode of Dandadan. Best and Wonder episode vote. With its diverse storylines ranging from battles and horror to romantic comedy, Dandadan is sure to be a hit. Readers vote across multiple categories to determine the most popular episodes. Shit. It's until May the 4th, right? Okay, give me a sec. What is my favorite episode? I know. What did I vote for? Chat, what did I vote for? Episode 7 and something else? What was the other one? I don't remember. I'll have to go back and check. 21, the one at the gate. That is it. Alright, I'll vote. Alright, I'll vote. Whoa! Oh, what? You know what? You have to see this. Look at this. Yo. Oh, no. I can't read any of it. Right. I don't know what this any. I'm gonna have to do this later on my own. Collaboration Cafe. That is a fucking choice of an image, isn't it? Collaboration Cafe will be held. Oh, what? Guys, why can't we go? I want to go. Oh, it's which chapter you like most. Well, that's even more confusing. We can't rank the chapters. We'll be here forever. Stage. Oh, is this the Dandadan on stage thing? Like the live stage play of Dandadan? I'd fucking go watch that shit. I'd go watch that shit. Yeah, the Japan arc it becomes more complicated with current geopolitics. Oh, what's down here? Oh, is this like? Am I on stage? Yes, I am. I am on in part of the stage play. I didn't want to announce it until now. Are we going into the world of the yokai? Oh, it's the tunnel. Oh, oh no. Run. Oh shit, we didn't. Oh, what? That's dope. What? No way. No way. To break the curse, collect 2 golden orbs. Wait, shit. Are they on the page? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's fucking amazing. I need that. I need that. Yeah. I needed that. That's crazy. Have you got games on your phone? Have you got games on your phone? In fact, let me real quick. I'm just taking a quick screenshot of that bad boy. That's fucking sick. That's profile picture material, people. What the hell, dude? Yo, what the fuck? What the hell? Are there any, are the golden balls actually on here? No, that's sad. Like, as like some kind of fun Easter egg, perhaps. I'm on the Dandadan 5th anniversary website. Perhaps you didn't look as well as I have. Perhaps I will find it where you failed. Oh, that's a panel. That's a choice panel. No, let me get the menu. Let me get the menu. Take it back. Take me back. There's one in Ida's hand. Got one. What the hell is this? What is this? Oh, that's her eating, I guess. You said there was one. We got him. We did it. We did it. Yeah, we did it. Oh, Turbo Granny left. See you later, fuckers. We fixed it. Damn, guys. That was a crazy... I didn't know that this was a gaming sesh. Nah, we'll talk about Chainsaw Man when I'm desperate. When I'm desperate and I've got no more stuff to talk about. 1 week when we're on hiatus, we'll talk about Chainsaw Man's in the recent what do you call it? Omaki. We'll talk about that when I'm desperately out of content to talk about on a hiatus date. That's when we'll talk about that. Fuck it, I don't care. No, that's the truth. I break out the Omaki when we're desperate. When things are desperate, when things are at their darkest, that's when I'll break out the Omaki. Okay? That's it. That's the only way to talk. That's the only way to work this. That was fun, though. I enjoyed that a lot. Well, I generally speaking, the word... Nah, I'm not doing that. I'll crash out. No, I've got a crash out that is just like preloaded in the back of my mind, but I'm not doing it. I refuse. I refuse to be allowed to do it, to crash out. Okay. No, I refuse to do it. Simple as that. Right. Hold on. I'm gonna get going in a minute. I've got a whole thing ahead tomorrow. No, no, that's gonna get me some copyright issues. It does happen now. Sorry about that. Yes, right. What is it? What's worth knowing? What's worth knowing? I don't know, actually. For the first time in a minute. I have I've kind of like blown through most of the projects that I was working on. There's always stuff in the background that I want to get around to, but I've never really had the time. But you know, I've kind of been firing through videos recently. Yeah, been kind of firing through videos recently. So I don't really know. I mean, if you want more straight away, you're greedy. that's the way I view it. And that's fine. I like the idea of people being greedy over my work. It's just I don't have anything cooking right now. But you know, I have a few projects that I want to get back to that aren't quite as pertinent as the one yesterday. I hope that everybody liked yesterday's video, and then also I hope everybody liked you know what, Orbis, I've been inspired. That's what it is, you know? Like sometimes you just you hit in certain things, certain projects, certain things that you watch, and you really just connect with it, and that's enough most of the time for you to just work on it. No Dandadan retold currently in the works right now, but that's mainly because, you know, 2027, presumably the later part of 2027, that's when we're talking about season 3. We've got a long way to go until we hit that point in time. I want to make sure that I have enough Dandadan retold stuff to kind of sprinkle across that period of time until we get there, because, you know, we're catching up quick. We're catching up real quick to where the actual series, the actual manga is at the moment. And I'm not going to be covering this arc until it's done, because what's the point, you know? Like, I saw people doing like Dandadan, Pygmy Princess arc explained after we were like 3 weeks into Momo being shrunk, and it's like, you can't explain that because you don't know a thing about what's happening. You don't know a thing about what's happening in it, so you can't explain it. You can just tell me what's happening in it, like on a week-to-week basis. Sorry about that. That's not an arc explanation. That's a chapter-to-chapter explanation. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to be doing Dandadan stuff. I've got Dandadan stuff constantly simmering away. That one that just went out, I worked on over the last few days, and really just, like, you know, like doubled down on it. But that was just a pure passion project. Like, you don't expect it to come from anywhere. I guarantee that other stuff like that will show up across the manga, especially right now. So don't worry about that. There's going to be Dandadan stuff constantly because I love Dandadan. But besides that, it was nice to work on. Alright, Catch a Cube, thanks for joining. Beyond that, it was nice to work on the Freyrin video. I enjoyed that. And I especially enjoyed working on the Amazing Digital Circuits video. So expect more different things. Expect me to just make more different things. Because that's going to happen. A Dandadan thing to draw. God. You know what? I actually don't know. My brain is completely fried from this stream because I went in pretty hard earlier in order to get people on board with what I was saying. It takes a lot of energy to do it. You know, but yeah, I mean, a 4-way brawl. Yeah, do that. Yeah, why not? Anything Momo and Okurun based is gonna make me into a very happy camper. So by all means. Alright, cool. Right, guys. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get going because my brain, I'm completely just fried now. But guys, thank you for being here. We've had another good one. We had a good one last week. We had a good one today. And I guarantee we'll have a good one next week. Yeah, I'll yawn more. Watch this. Now you're gonna yawn again. I keep saying yawn. Just saying yawn is enough to make people yawn, don't you think? Yawn. Alright, guys. I'll catch you on the Discord. Patreon link in the description. Join as a free member to get access to the Discord. It's the best place on the internet for Dandadan. And I will catch you on Friday for more Cult of the Lamb. Bye-bye.